The day my father said he would not pay my school fees again, I thought he had stopped loving me. I remember standing there, confused, waiting for him to say he was joking. But he didn't. He simply looked at me and said quietly, "From today, you will take responsibility for your life." That sentence hit me like a slap. Growing up, my father had always provided everything: school fees, clothes, food. I never lacked anything. If I needed money, I just asked, and somehow it was always there. But what my father saw that I didn't see was how careless I had become. In my final year at school, my results came out. I had failed 2 courses, not because I was not intelligent, but because I stopped taking my studies seriously. Late nights with friends, skipping lectures, always telling myself I would catch up later. When my father saw the result, he didn't shout. He didn't insult me. That silence was even worse. Then he said something that shocked me. "This time, I will not pay the fees for the resit." I felt betrayed. I ran to my mother, complaining. "Daddy is wicked," I said. "How can he abandon me like this?" But my father did not change his mind. Days passed. Then reality hit me. If I didn't pay those fees, my education would stop. So I started looking for work. Small jobs, tutoring younger students, helping someone clean their shop, running errands just to earn something. At first, it was humiliating. People who used to see me as the comfortable student now saw me struggling. But slowly, something inside me began to change. For the first time in my life, I understood what it meant to earn money before spending it. Every naira had meaning. Every hour of work had value. Months later, after saving little by little, I finally had enough. The day I walked to the school office and paid the fees myself, my hands were shaking, not because of fear, but because I realized something important. This was the first thing in my life I had truly earned. When I got home that evening, my father was sitting quietly in the living room. I told him the fees had been paid. For a moment, he said nothing. Then he stood up and hugged me. It was one of the few times my father had ever done that. Then he said softly, "Now you understand what responsibility feels like." At that moment, something changed inside me. I stopped seeing my father as a hard man. I started seeing him as a man who loved me enough to teach me a painful lesson. And that day, I stopped being a child. Moral: sometimes the people who seem hardest on you are the ones preparing you for life. Responsibility builds strength that comfort never